And we're back. Right, for the Belgian Grand Prix helmet, this one is dedicated to Randy Orlando from From Zero. Okay, as for R&D, nah, I should probably focus on chassis, come to think of it, because I haven't focused on that one in a very, very good while. There we go, and that is pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, now I can use the DRS, okay. As for the engine, yeah, I need to replace the ICE right away. Okay, this is good. Yeah, let's replace it, why not? Energy store is good. Turbocharger, I think it could last for another race. This one is good. And gearbox, I think it could last another race or two. Oh, okay.
The marketing department has requested your input on this one.
The marketing team would like to add a new product called driver merch store exclusively for the next GP. They want to know what type of item would you like to add to our range. Rain jacket, t-shirt, or just don't do anything. You know what? I think I'm going to go for a t-shirt.
I appreciate you taking the time to help out. We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
In fact, two things have failed. Tire blankets, so I need to do that again. There we go. And there's another one, I think. Where's the other one? There's another one that failed. Okay, there we go. And I don't think I can... Can I afford it? Oh, no, I can. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Skip an advance. And to the weekend. As for the messages, it's going to rain for qualifying, but it will be dry for the race. Okay. Well, same qualifying.
Mate, really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
I'll be honest. When I saw I was 20th during qualifying, I said, oh god. Anyway, one-stop strategy as per usual. Fuel is what it is. Alright, time for the race. And it's one light, two lights, 3, 4, 5. And we're off in Spa. Into the source. There we go. Down towards Rouge and Radion. Or rather, how those two corners looked last year. There we go. Alright, nice and easy. Reconnecting with... oh boy. There we go. Reconnecting with the original section of the track. Of the... what was it again? 14 kilometers was the original layout of Spa? I think it was for 14 or something. Anyway, into the bus stop. And that was lap number 1. Okay, fastest lap of the race. Does anyone answer? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I actually argued with myself if I even wanted to say what I'm about to say in the first place. But then I decided if I don't say it now, chances are I might never say it, so there we go. I saw Overtake.gg's video on why F1 Manager 22 is more popular than F1 22 right now. While I am not going to argue against that video, after all, the Steam numbers are clearly talking, and as much as many people don't want to think it, you cannot argue with stats. There's something that they haven't said in that video, but that's what a lot of people feel, and that is the reason why F1 Manager 22 is more popular than F1 22 is because this game is a complete disappointment. I'm not going to call it a downgrade because it was always bound to be a downgrade, because F1 2021 had Breaking Point, this one has nothing of the sort. So, even if this game satisfied people, the lack of something as big of a story mode would have been felt regardless. However, there are some parts in which this game just falls flat on its face. First off, this game is basically the exact same as last year's game, only with the 2022 cars and Miami. And considering that the last couple of years we have had, Codemasters did try to shake up the formula. The F2 cars in 2019, My Team in 2020, and Breaking Point in 2021. Yeah, this game just... It's pretty underwhelming compared to the previous entries. Second, the pretty questionable choices in F1 Life and replacing the historical cars with the supercars. First off, who really gives a fuck about F1 Life? Like, honestly, who does? Second thing, the supercars are probably even more useless than the historical cars were. While I want to break a lance in favor of the historical cars and say driving the two official safety cars is actually a pretty neat idea and something that hasn't been done, except for R-Factor mods, in an official way since 2002. That's like 2 cars from the whole roster. The supercars have virtually no pulling power. The historical cars had a lot of pulling power, or at least more than the supercars. For example, the 1995 Ferrari, the last car to ever mount a V12 engine. The 1988 McLaren, the car that is considered by many to be the best Formula 1 car ever made, winner of all but one race in 1988, and also the car that gave Ayrton Senna its first title. The 2002 and 2004 Ferraris, the cars that were so good that it made everybody reconsider their careers. You know, that stuff. In fact, I remember reading a tweet from when MBK 23 came out that said, Codemasters, we're going to cut the historical cars because nobody cares about them. 2K, oh, we're just going to add several NBA teams from past seasons. Have fun giving Charles Barkley the title that he never got.
Okay, you want you to hit this lap, so push now, push.
Okay, thanks, Mark.
Away we go, no problems, really smooth.
McLaren will no doubt be very happy with that.
With this game, Codemasters basically had everything in their favor.
Pit strategy complete.
Not only they had development freedom, but also had access to the infinite amount of cash that EA has. And yet, what they did was essentially cut on the stuff that was interesting and double on the useless shit. Does that mean that I hate the game? Of course not. If I actually hated the game, I would have never bothered doing it, or I would have cut short the series. But even I can tell that, yeah, something is just not right. Okay, let's see if Paris decides to go into the pits. They do. And back in the lead. As for the United States Grand Prix last week, first off, congratulations to Red Bull for clinching the Constructors title 9 years after the last one, and I am old enough to remember that title. As for the Stroll and Alonso crash, before I watched the highlights of the race, I saw a thumbnail of Stroll's car flying and said, "Oh my god, he flipped." Does anyone remember that crash between Mark Webber and Heikki Kovalainen in Valencia 2010? Well, I thought the exact same thing happened to Stroll. By the way, shout out to Square Enix for shadow dropping Neo The World Ends With You the day before Persona 5 The Royal was to come out on PC. Releasing a game that wasn't all that well received, the day before possibly the most impactful RPG since Final Fantasy VII. Fucking 200 IQ move. Okay, I don't hate Square Enix, but it doesn't take genius to realize that move was stupid. Okay, I'm seeing a yellow flag. Okay. Nothing. Okay, there we go. Russ is out of the race. Okay. That's an engine failure. Okay, I've seen Ferraris and Red Bull blow an engine, so I guess it shouldn't be surprising at this point. Past the bus stop. One lap to go, and whoa, okay, I was not expecting that one to happen. Into Rouge and Radillon. Okay, purple first sector, and I think I just blew it already. There we go. Purple second sector. Unless we mess up at the bus stop, this could be fast lap of the race on the final lap. Into the chicane. Or the bus stop. And we are going to win the Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done. What a fantastic Grand Prix that was, and an excellent win for McLaren. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on track was: speed. I know it sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track.
And so, we win the Belgian Grand Prix. Second is Leclerc, third is Verstappen, and then it's Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Bottas, Norris, Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher runs up the top 10. Okay, I've already seen some parts in the R&D failed. There we go. Both things. So, you know what? I'm going to take care of those right away. There we go. Okay. Well, this has been it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get it when the next video drops. I have nothing else to say other than see you in the next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.